Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Hurts to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
Like a Hornet.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Eagles first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Eagles.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. We know they have these RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the first quarter. You think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted them out early for a reason, partner. They're letting them know that this is in the arsenal, and we rely on it. You better be prepared because this is going to be an all-day affair trying to stop them.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Hurts. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
Throw downfield going to be taken in by Harry. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Check smash! Check smash!
Daniels looking to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Daniels. Got a man open. That's Harry. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And some room to work. And he's going to have the Commanders' first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come on. Panther 60, Panther 60. Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Check.
On first down, it's Krosky Barrett. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 8.
Cowboy 80.
To the air goes Daniels. And this is incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8. To throw is Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Llzaire. And the Eagles are going to have it here just past the 25.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
From the 29, Hurts. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
The Eagles on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get on the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. He'll try and throw for it here. That's to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Again, it's Barkley. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On first down, he'll drop to throw. This is Smith to the ground. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Commander is set up. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Daniels. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Let's go. Trimmer on Silver, ready?
From the 29, Hurts. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
That's good.
A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Complete, it's Dodson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 36. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
63.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Silver.
Back to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Second down and 6 now.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Eagles first down. A gain of 13 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert from 17 yards out. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Catch is made by Harry. And he's got a touchdown, but he's got the first down.
17 yards. That's good. For a Commanders first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, that's caught by Harry. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Warriors 70. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch,
looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. From 21 yards away. And the Commanders get a late score here, the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it, 24-14 now. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. The throw's going to be caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12. 63. Philadelphia.
The slot man in motion right. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. They'll look to throw now on first down. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Second and 10. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. To Barkley on the check down. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. they don't get the two-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Let's go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to. There he goes, left side. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Commanders 41. Matt Gay, the kickoff for Washington.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
63. Hey, 73.
Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as the tackle made up around the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. It's Barkley on the counter. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Throwing is Hurts. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Danny Gray, 64 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Commanders 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And running with power here. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
At the 29-yard line.
Now they'll change things up.
Go street. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
19 Lions.
Now Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Come on, come on. Hey! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Daniels going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Great.
They'll run wide side here with Barkley. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
2nd and a yard.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
And the Eagles, 1st down.
63.
Philadelphia.
Crowd left Yeti.
Here's Hurts to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Get up.
Here's Daniels. Over the middle, complete. That's Lane. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
48-yard line.
Get up. Bronco 80.
To the air goes Daniels. Got an open man here. It's K.J. Hamler. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
To throw is Daniels. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. Oh, they're just looking good hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches, just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84, and on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Great. 180. No.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Great. Set.
A handoff to Barkley. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
73. Trimmer.
They'll look to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a couple.
Ready? Check. Cowboy 80. cat. 65 cat.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Claws red. Here we go. Ready?
Now it's the backup Mariota. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders get a bit closer. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive as they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Silver. 63.
Looking to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
This offense so far on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass, though.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 52 Blue.
I got him. On me.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Let's go. Black 40. Set, cut.
Mariota to throw it. That's out wide here for Robinson. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to bring up second down.
An 8-yard gain.
Mariota going to change the play.
At the Eagles' 38-yard
And now an audible here into something else. Mariota. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Mariota. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Zach Bond with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
No touch that. No touch.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, Bigsby.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
That's good for Eagles. First down.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Barkley. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Calling a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's third and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Elliott good on the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Ready?
Mariota now. He'll find Harry on the right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's another
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
10 at the 46-yard line.
10 black. Hey, blue.
We got it.
Set, huh?
To throw Mariota. Catch is made by Harry. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. 52 blue. White. Ready?
To the air again. Mariota. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Watch out now.
Mariota going to change the play.
Drill green. Hut.
He'll drop to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Great. No touch.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he'll get up near the 45. He'll spot it at the 44.
113 yards rushing now for Barkley. It's a first down.
First down. A gain of 9 yards.
No touch.
First down, Eagles.
Saquon Barkley running right. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 47 now, that work with a 2nd and 7.
No touch.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught inside the trolley. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big pickup of 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
The 16-yard line.
No touch.
They go play action with Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave it, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
And it's third down.
On third down, here's Bigsby.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
On third down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
That's caught. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow, 43. Field, black. Ready?
Now Mariota. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Ready.
Throwing is Mariota. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Cycle. Come on, 38. Ran it. Cycle.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hut.
Here's Mariota. And this is caught. Well, they get 1 back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
Defenders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
One last shot now for Mariota. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and there's a plan that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because